back in like, what was this, 1993? Yeah, in 1993, Pink would get you beat up. Everybody, this video brings us back down into the library, and believe it or not, we're not doing an unboxing today, although I do have unboxings that need to get done, and we'll get to those in a different video. But today what we're going to take a look at is just randomness, random pickups that I've either grabbed or been given over the last week or so, just little odds and ends that weren't necessarily worthy of making a whole video about until I gathered a whole bunch up and could do just one giant video of everything. So again, we're going to take a look at just all the randomness I've picked up just randomly over the last random week or so. Random. Okay, so let's start things off with these. We'll just get these out of the way because I know not everybody is a huge fan. I grabbed some more Pops. Of course I did. You did not think this video was not going to feature Pops, did you? So the first one I grabbed here, I believe from Target, if I'm not mistaken, is Smokey Bear. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. I, of course, grew up with Smokey Bear. My father was actually the chief of the local fire company for many, many years, so I grew up playing on fire trucks and playing in the firehouse, and you know, back in the 80s and early 90s when the world wasn't just you know, wrapped in bubble wrap, he would like leave. We would be in the firehouse. A fire would happen. And, you know, the alarms would go off, and the huge like bullhorn would start going, and the whole building would like shatter and whatnot. And all of a sudden, people would come running in, and fire trucks would go out. And my dad would say, "Just stay here. I'll be back." And like an hour, 2 hours, however long later, he would show up, you know, covered in soot and whatnot, and in his fire gear. He would just leave us in the firehouse. It was awesome. It was amazing. I grew up playing in a firehouse. It was so cool. So, certainly, I know plenty about Smokey Bear. This is great. Again, grew up with him. I believe he's still used to this day, right? There's still commercials and whatnot for Smokey. Too awesome. So yes, only you can prevent wildfires. Or didn't he used to say forest fires? Does he still say forest fires? Because on the back here, it says wildfires, which I do remember him saying, but I swear he also says forest fires. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's the Mandela effect, I have no idea. Either way, Smokey Bear, had to grab him just because this was like a staple of my childhood, and I'm sure even for somebody who didn't grow up playing in firehouses, and with a dad who was a fire chief, but grew up in the 80s and early 90s, I'm sure Smokey was definitely a staple in your childhood as well. Lots of commercials for him. I used to get my pictures with him. Okay, I could go on for hours about Smokey. We'll move on. Then from GameStop. Yes, my local GameStop finally opened back up. I don't know what took them so long, even though like every other store in the area has reopened like a month ago. My local GameStop only a week ago finally reopened, and the other one hasn't at all. I don't know if it's going to, but they were having a sale. Had to get this, and that is the Sticky Note Man from Office Space. I love this movie. However, I don't love it enough to get the other characters from the film, or even like the set of them like smashing the copier. You know, again, I can't buy every single Pop. I'm not going to. I'm only going to get the ones I really, really want. But I do love this movie, and why not get the sort of mascot for the movie, if you will. I'm not going to get the regular characters, but I'll get the mascot to show my love for Office Space. Again, great movie, very, very cool. They should have just done a stapler Pop. How awesome would that have been? Anyway, very awesome, very cool. Had to get the Sticky Note Man from the Office Space. I think he was like $4 because they were having a sale, which was awesome. And then this was amazing. This actually comes from Rick. Rick found this. I had mentioned in a video that I was looking for this, and then Rick, the Rickster, actually called me and said, "Hey, I'm at an Ollie's Bargain outlet, and I saw this. I know you were looking for it. Do you still need it?" I said, "Yes, I do." And that is Elena from Elena of Avalor, which is a great Disney show. I actually really like this show. I know, but I like it. What can I say? This cost $4. How cool is that? So now I have Elena, and my son actually has all the, I don't know what these are, like, the Griffins or whatever, I'm not sure. But he has all these now, because I think he needed the Migs. That was the last one he needed, and Rick found him a Migs. So got him a Migs, got me an Elena. I'm happy about this. This is the only one out of all these I wanted. I only wanted an Elena. So that's really cool. I love Disney, love the show, awesome. $4 for that, that's awesome. And that is all the pops, but no, we're not done yet. So next up are a bunch of HD DVDs, and these actually came from the mayor of my town, who only lives a couple houses away. She lives at the top of the block, and she actually contacted me on Facebook, and she was like, "Are these worth anything? Do people even want these anymore?" And I said, yeah. I mean, if you have a collector who's into HD DVDs, yes, but I mean, that's kind of a niche market. And she goes, "Well, if you want them, you can have them." So I said, "Yeah, I'll take them. I'll put them on my store." So we got Billy Madison, 300, Born Identity, Babel, Smokin' Aces, that's a good movie, and Troy, Director's Cut. So, very awesome. That's 6 HD DVDs right there from the mayor of my town. Very cool. Very awesome of her to drop these off. I didn't ask where she got these. I thought, okay, that's kind of cool that at one point maybe her and her family had an HD DVD player. Maybe she took HD DVD side during the format war. I always love when I see that. So I don't know. Either way, however she got these, it's cool of her to give these to me. That was really nice of her to do. Very awesome. So again, 6 HD DVDs. These are all going to the store. I don't need any of these. Again, when it comes to obscure formats like this, I only collect titles that I don't have on any other format, and all of these I either have on DVD or Blu-ray. Next, we have a couple of titles here that I grabbed from Dollar Tree. So for those of you who didn't see, I believe it would be my previous video, where I actually hit up a Dollar Tree and we got first dibs on all the DVDs and Blu-rays that store got in. It was very awesome. It was me and Chris, and then I said the magic word, words? It's hyphenated. Is it one word? I said Blu-ray, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, the Rickster showed up as well, which was amusing. So we all got some really cool stuff, but I hit up another one of my stores in the area, and they had gotten some stuff in, but not a lot, but I did pick up a few things here, and yeah, 2 of these are for the store, 1 of these is for me. So I did grab another copy of Final Girls, because the other copy I picked up for the store sold already, and this is such a great movie. Wanted to have another copy that's in the store. Also grabbing for the store because this is awesome. Justice League, Gotham City Breakout. Very cool, I should say, Lego, sorry, I'll do the whole name. Lego DC Comics Superheroes Justice League Gotham City Breakout. I mean, it just rolls right off the tongue. This is really cool because it comes with the Nightwing minifigure, which is great. I have this set already in my collection. If I didn't, I'd be holding on to this. This is too cool. So yeah, had to grab a copy of that for the store. I mean, $1 a piece, why not? And then this is something I did see at the other Dollar Tree, and I saw it. I think I even picked it up at one point, and I just passed over it. I don't know why I didn't grab this. I guess I thought I had it, but I checked. I'm looking right now. I do not have this, and that is Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty becomes a princess. I know, but I love Hello Kitty. This is, I mean, for those of you who do not know, I mean, you look at this and you think, wow, really? But, I mean, look at that. What does that look like there? That's anime. This is an anime series. This is from the Hello Kitty Japanese anime series. So if you're into anime, you want to pick up these Hello Kitty releases. These are awesome. So $1, had to grab it. Comes with 5 magical episodes. That is awesome. So some more Hello Kitty for my collection. And that was it from that Dollar Tree because, like I said, they didn't get in very much, and pretty much everything they did get in was just the same stuff I saw at the previous Dollar Tree. Moving on, we got stuff from the former not so Goodwill. I don't want to call it that anymore because it's Goodwill is producing good finds again. It's a name that's not fitting anymore. 5, 6, however many years ago when I was finding nothing at that Goodwill, yes, the Not So Goodwill, calling it the Not So Goodwill made sense, but that name has not made sense for that Goodwill in a very, very long time, and you can see why. I picked up some cool stuff. So I actually grabbed for 99 cents, I grabbed a doll stand because, well, I've got a Spice Girl collection, and some of my dolls are loose. I need stands, so anytime I come across these, I always pick them up, and for $1, yeah, had to grab a doll stand. I know, Hello Kitty, doll stands, it is what it is. Leave leave your questions down below, whatever. Then I believe, oh no, this is also for me. I picked up, this is Billboard Rock and Roll Christmas. This is a cool Christmas compilation CD. We got, let's see, Thank God It's Christmas. Christmas is a Time to Say I Love You. So Billy Squier, George Thorogood, Weird Al, Foghat, The Kinks, Beach Boys, Canned Heat, Cheech and Chong. I mean, all kinds of really cool song thing here that I didn't, well, some of these I had, but some of them I don't have. And I'm a big fan of Christmas music, and I'm not one of those people who, you know, hates all the classic, you know, I don't listen to any of that Bing Crosby, you know, Frank Sinatra crap. No, I hate that stuff. I only want the weird, obscure things. I'm not like that. I want everything. I want the classic songs, but I also want the weird stuff as well. So I have a pretty big music Christmas selection, and I actually have an old iPod Touch that I use specifically for nothing else than Christmas music. So I keep it down here, and then every Christmas I pop it out, and I have all my Christmas music saved on there, and I listen to it like pretty much from Thanksgiving to New Year's, just continuously in my car. So this is a nice addition. This was only 99 cents. That is awesome. And then everything else here was for the store. So this was too cool. I mean, how was I gonna pass on this? And this was only like 47 cents or something like that, which was insane. I picked up this G.I. Joe Star Brigade figure, still on card. This is awesome. This is Roadblock. So, I mean, just totally cool, totally amazing. I believe I had one of these in the store a long time ago that sold pretty much immediately. So, again, too awesome. I mean, it's not 100% mint, but, I mean, come on. It's an old school G.I. Joe figure, still on card. That is too awesome. I also love how just ridiculously pink this card is. I mean, I have nothing wrong with pink, whatever, but I do kind of question. I'm like, G.I. Joe, why would you go pink? I don't get it. Especially when this came out, because that was a time period where, you know, ooh, boys like blue, girls like pink. You know, boys can't like pink. I mean, nowadays I'm sure that really wouldn't matter so much. Things have changed, but back in like what was this, 1993? Yeah, in 1993, pink would get you beat up. So I also picked up two DVDs here. I've been cutting back a little bit on my my Disney titles I've been picking up for the store. Not that they don't sell, I'm just trying to not go too crazy buying them anymore, but especially at $2. If they're $1 to, you know, maybe I'll grab them, but at $2, usually not. But in this case, they were mint and they both had their sleeves, so had to grab these. We have The Little Mermaid, the Platinum Edition / 2-disc Special Edition. Always hated how Disney did that. I mean, is it the Platinum Edition, or is it the 2-disc Special Edition, or is it weirdly both? Same thing goes with Cinderella, also the Platinum Edition / 2-disc Special Edition. So very cool. Again, these were like $2 a piece. I probably would have passed on them had they not had their slips, but they did. So I grabbed them both. So there you go. That's, again, like I said, the not so Goodwill is actually a good Goodwill. I found some awesome stuff. Goodies for the store, goodies for me. I'm happy I stopped in there. Honestly, I probably could have shot a thrifting video just with these pickups alone, but I was lazy that day. All right, and last but not least are some things here I got from Chris. So Chris was in a Goodwill and found some things I wanted, plus one thing I didn't want. We'll discuss that in a second. So, all right, don't fall. You're gonna fall. Don't fall. So these were something really cool. These were only $1.99 a piece, and it's seasons, was this 2 and 4 of Chuck. Now, I already have the entire series on DVD, but for $2 a piece, I'm gonna upgrade to Blu-ray. This is awesome. Anytime I come across something I can upgrade, especially season sets for like really cheap, I will definitely do that. So again, $2 a piece for 2 seasons of Chuck. That is awesome. And now maybe I'll actually get around to watching the show, because I have never seen a single episode of the show, yet I have friends who swear by this. So one of these days, I'll actually get around to hopefully possibly watching that. And he also came across these, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, which is awesome. However, I said, yeah, pick me up Season 1, Volume 2. I don't have that yet. That's awesome. This is $3.99. So he grabbed this for me. Very awesome of him to do. That's great. I needed that. I didn't say anything about picking up Season 1, Volume 1, but he also grabbed this as well. Also, $4. I did not need this. I only needed Volume 2, so I made fun of him for that one. But whatever, it is what it is. So I paid basically $8 for the one volume I need. If anybody out there needs Season 1, Volume 1, let me know. $4, it's yours. This will go into your collection. Again, let me know. So very cool of him to grab all this stuff for me. Seasons of Chuck, seasons of Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. I appreciate that. And then, I already said last but not least, but then also something else Chris got for me, and this was really, really cool of him. He knew when he saw these that I was going to want them. He came across a whole bunch of Spice Girl dolls. Now, believe it or not, or what am I saying, believe it or not, you can believe it. I mean, there's a whole row of them right there, and that's actually doubled up. I have a ton of Spice Girl dolls, and it's getting to the point now where finding ones I actually need is getting a little bit harder. I have a good selection of them, although they did make a ton of Spice Girl dolls. It's just, I guess some were like later on and they're harder to find than some of the earlier ones. This is one of the ones I never see out in the wild, and this was back after Jerry had left. This is the Victoria talking doll. She doesn't work. Her batteries have run out. I gotta replace them, actually. I'm really curious to see what she sounds like. But I didn't have any of these talking ones yet, so this was really cool. I was really excited. Every other one he found, like I said, I had already owned it. This one I did not. I had to get this one, and I honestly now forget what I paid for this. It wasn't very much. I remember the guy wanted like wanted more, but then Chris bought a bunch of stuff. I think he bought a bunch of Muppet stuff, so the guy was like, whatever, I'll actually come down on the price for you then. So that was awesome. So I think maybe I paid like $10 for this. I think that's what I paid. So I was happy about that. $10 for a talking Victoria. Very, very cool, but oh my gosh, it is getting very, very warm down here, so I'm done. The video's over. So yeah, again, that is awesome. That's all just the randomness I picked up, kind of, sort of, or been given or whatever over the last week or so. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, also hit that notification bell, because I don't know, people gotta do that now, and even though I do post a video every single day, some people just are not aware of that there's a video up every single day and aren't getting notified. So hit the notification bell and you will be notified. YouTube will let you know I got a new video up every day right around noon, like I have for the last 9 years, but it is what it is. So hit the notification bell. Also, check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinema Sickness store. It came from Cinema Sickness on Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hold on, wait a minute, there's actually still one more thing I almost completely forgot to show you. This was something else that Chris picked up for me, and that is this Jar Jar Binks figure. He actually got this from the same store he picked up the Victoria, and I believe the owner of the store actually just gave this to him for free, said you could have it, which just goes to show you how much people love their Jar Jar Binks. But I do love Jar Jar Binks, and in fact, I just started collecting anything Jar Jar Binks. I am now collecting Jar Jar Binks merchandise, and I did not have this little figure, so that's really cool of him to have grabbed this for me. But I do question, does anybody know what this is from? Is it from a set? Was it just individually released like this? I don't know. Again, he's kind of just crouched down, hoarding his little fish squid thingies that he steals in episode 1. I wonder though, what is this from? Is it even from anything? Was this just packaged like this? I have no idea. So if you guys know what exactly this is from, if it is from anything, leave a comment down below, clue me in. But regardless, I didn't have it, I needed it. Thank you, Chris, for picking this up for me, or getting it given to you for free or whatever. But yeah, this is awesome. So another Jar Jar Binks for my soon-to-be massive Jar Jar Binks collection.